solution from a basket of solutions to the community, and the key is involving the community. What we do? Few of the key projects, what we are doing under the Grameen Shakti, doing under EVD project with the solar power pump, solar street lights, biogas plant, and the regional heat cookers. So when we go and implement those projects, we do the need assessment with the villages. We have a basket of solution, but what is going to help the villages to the particular context of that village? So that we try to assess. And then once we do and implement that, we also take the help. A simple example, when we install the solar home system, we try to get the opinion of the women of the house. Because in most of the villages, the men go out in the field and work for the whole day, and the women who actually need those lights. So their opinion matters. So the small things are create productivity of the solutions. And then thereafter, of course, we do a post-assessment with their support. Now I will talk about the solar home systems. You all know that the solar home system is a very simple thing. I, in the beginning, talked about the innovation, technical innovation, the social innovation. See, a solar home system is such a technical solution which could be installed even a below grade 10 technician. What is the great about it that we install so many numbers and then didn't install so many numbers in our papers? We believe that's the modeling of the whole solution. I don't have the time to describe this in detail, but it was a simple thing. Bangladesh was never been an energy-starved country. There were always an expense for the energy. When the monthly installment was matched with that disposable income for the energy, it just shoots up like anything. And we reach in the millions. So there are different components. As I was saying, the key is how you package it to reach to the million of the bottom of the people. We try to put out some of the, the impacts that would be making by the solution to the poverty reduction. We know the direct impact on the income generation, the shops being opened in extended hours, the women in the village involved in some household activities or some chores or creating some handicrafts which you produce the next day or the week after. Of course, it involves the job creation. The millions of people are to be involved in those, and the indirect impact is education, because again, the education will help us to do poverty reductions.
Cheers.
The next solution we'll talk about the solar irrigation. That is going to be fantastic. Bangladesh is aggregate country, and there are more than 1 million more than millions of farms by the desert. So now, when you are going to replace those by the solar pumps, that has huge impacts. Of course, it replaces the diesel, so it helps the environment. It has a direct impact on the income generation because it provides you a continuous, sustainable water flow when the irrigation is required. It also gives you the stable price. It's not prone to the unstable diesel price market where the rates are fluctuates year up every year. And then there are places where you cannot take your diesel solutions, where you can install the solar pumps, and then the cultivation area of the country has increases, so that added to the productivity. We'll go to the next solution, which is improved cooking stoves. We all know the benefits of improved cooking stoves. Improved cooking stove actually just a conventional stove with an increased efficiency. So the use of the biomass has been cut down, and the IAP, which is known as the internal air pollution, has been significantly reduced. So we have installed we ourselves installed more than 1 million cooking stoves that reduce the consumption of the fuel, that reduce the internal air pollutions. Of course, there are job creations. And then since you are cut down the use of the fuels, your cost on the cooking fuels reduces, so that added to the poverty reduction. I'll go to the next one. Biogas. We all know the domestic biogases. Again, there are innovations in domestic biogases. There are the people used to raise cattle in most of the houses, so use those cow dungs to produce the the biogas. So now when the matter of the cost is concerned, under EVD or innovation that the is being constructed by the bamboo. So we have changed the other material. So bamboo is very easily available material, even sometimes in the villages, you just go and just get it. So through a kind of thing. So once we use this, the cost is reduced significantly, and then they could afford it. And again, the points I mentioned that there are saving of the cooking fuels. You can sell the slurry pits which is a fantastic organic fertilizer. And then, okay, 1 minute. So I have to rush. Next solution. This is something there was a program under United and UN data which is known as the Powering the Future We Want. We applied for those where we understand that the thousands of applications throughout the world are put in, and we won that application, that contest, which is supported by the $1 million grant. Very quickly we'll take you through. This is about the peer-to-peer electricity. As we know that the Bangladesh is the home of solar home system. So imagine you have a village, and then in the village you have few houses where you have solar home systems, and then there are few houses where you don't have. So what we do, we put a bidirectional meter in those houses, connect them to create the grid, which is backed up by a Wi-Fi tower and completely monitored through a back office. And then the people now enable to trade electricity among them. As it is, it's like a Uber kind of model. If you want to sell the electricity, you just push a button. If you want to buy the electricity, you just push another button. It's backed by mobile money wallet. And then whoever wants to sell, want to buy kind of Uber, it takes from the nearest one. That's as simple as for the villages. But that gives a huge benefit to the whole society. They have to have a new motivation to use the solar home systems. And yes, there are certain benefits out of those too. So people can sell the electricity. Apart from the lighting, this additional income generation. The houses which couldn't afford a solar home system, now they also can buy electricity when they need. And of course it is much less expensive than a solar home system is. So it has a multiple benefit like that. Finally, to conclude my presentation, I'd like to show that since we are in the COP, we thought not only the poverty reduction, we'll see how we are contributing in environment perspective too. So you can see the numbers there, that how in solar home system consumption, how we are contributing to the mitigation by saving so many liters of the kerosene and the reduction of the carbon dioxide. In biogas plant is about 35,000, and the consumption of where we are reducing about 60,000 tons of the food, and which contribute about 155,000 carbon dioxide reduction in year, and about 1 million solar system. We are that helps to reduction of the 856,000 of ton of food, and to reduce 890,000 tons of carbon dioxide. So that's the footprint we're creating in the environment. So here I close my presentation from Grameen Shakti, and now I will have another half. Okay. Thank you.